The Philadelphia Eagles have emerged from this NFL draft with a striking sense of accomplishment, securing key players that could redefine their roster. With Howie Roseman at the helm, the Eagles managed to land a premium pass rusher in Jonathan Greenard, a solid WR2 in Makai Lemon, and a promising TE2 in Eli Stowers, all before reaching the third round. But let's dive deeper, because there's more to this draft than meets the eye, and the implications of these moves could resonate well into the future. So, where are you watching from, Eagles fans? And what are your thoughts on this draft haul? Leave your comments below. The most significant move of the draft was undoubtedly the trade for Greenard. The Eagles sent off third-round picks in 2026 and 2027 to acquire the talented pass rusher, and shortly thereafter, they locked him down with a 4-year, $98 million extension, $50 million of which is guaranteed. This was a strategic necessity for the Eagles, whose glaring need for a pass rusher was amplified when Jaelan Phillips departed for the Panthers in free agency. The groundwork for this trade had been laid weeks in advance, as the Eagles sought to bolster their defensive line alongside Jalix Hunt and Nolan Smith. Now, with Greenard's extension, we have to ponder the future of Hunt and Smith. Both players have contracts that keep them in Philadelphia for a while longer, with Smith's fifth-year option exercised and Hunt still on his rookie deal for 2 additional years. It sounds like Roseman has a plan in place, ensuring flexibility to manage contract extensions while keeping the defensive unit competitive. When Roseman remarked, "Obviously, it's not a secret that there was another edge rusher that we were interested in signing," it begs the question, are the Eagles preparing for further moves? The foundation is being set for a formidable defense, and the Eagles will make the necessary adjustments when it comes time to negotiate with Hunt and Smith. The selection of Cole Payton in the 5th round raised eyebrows, especially given the Eagles' current quarterback situation with Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee, and Andy Dalton. Are the Eagles seriously considering keeping 4 quarterbacks on the roster? Roseman made it clear, "We're open to carrying 4 quarterbacks for sure. If you have 4 capable players at the most critical position in sports, why not?" It's a philosophy that adds depth, akin to maintaining multiple offensive linemen or extra defensive linemen. With McKee and Dalton set to hit free agency after this season, Payton could very well have a spot on the roster. The Eagles are not one to shy away from enhancing their depth chart, so this pick could pay off sooner rather than later. Then there's the safety position, which has raised some concerns. The starting spots appear to be locked down by Andrew Makuba and Marcus Epps, but the depth behind them is flimsy. With Michael Carter and JT Gray vying for second-team roles, the Eagles took a gamble by drafting Cole Wisniewski in the 7th round. Roseman compared Wisniewski to Reed Blankenship, highlighting the hope that he can step up in a similar fashion. If Wisniewski can reach Blankenship's level, then the Eagles will certainly welcome that outcome with open arms. As we dissect these moves, it's clear that the Eagles have made significant strides in this draft. They may not have checked off every item on their shopping list, but they've laid the groundwork for a robust roster that can contend in the coming seasons. The excitement surrounding this team is palpable, and with more moves potentially on the horizon, the question remains, what else does Howie Roseman have up his sleeve? Stay tuned as we delve into the next segment of today's analysis.
As the Eagles gear up for another pivotal season, the focus is on the new offensive coordinator, Sean Mannion, whose introduction to the media is still pending. And while that delay might raise eyebrows, it's all part of a calculated strategy that could be aimed at insulating him from the inevitable storm of questions surrounding potential trades, particularly regarding A.J. Brown. On the practice fields at the Jefferson Health Training Complex, rookie Cole Payton was under the watchful eye of Mannion, who at 34 years old is stepping into his first play-calling role after an 8-season career as a backup quarterback. This is a crucial juncture not only for Mannion but for the entire Eagles offense, which has struggled for consistency since Shane Steichen's exit last year. The decision to hold back on Mannion's public debut reflects an organization that is more focused on the development of their young talent than on the media narrative. The Eagles' schedule shows a series of voluntary OTA sessions, with the first set to begin on May 26th. There's a sense that the organization is waiting to unveil Mannion until after they've navigated the murky waters of the A.J. Brown situation. This move could give Mannion the space he needs to establish himself without the pressure of having to answer questions about another player's future. Head coach Nick Sirianni seems to have faith in Mannion's potential as a leader. He expressed that Mannion exudes a calm confidence that resonates with players. The early feedback from both players and coaches indicates that Mannion is off to a solid start. Rookie Makai Lemon, a former USC slot receiver, spoke highly of Mannion's investment in player development, while tight end Eli Stowers praised his strategic acumen, hinting at a powerful offensive scheme that could emerge under Mannion's guidance. This early support is essential for Mannion, especially as he takes on the challenge of revitalizing an offense that has faltered. The Eagles' ability to harness Mannion's cerebral approach and confidence might just be the antidote they need to build a more effective, cohesive unit in 2026. With key pieces like Lemon and Stowers coming on board, the potential for growth is immense. But the clock is ticking. The Eagles need to capitalize on this momentum as they look to solidify their identity on offense. What can Eagles fans expect as Mannion continues to mold this unit? That remains a compelling question as we anticipate his formal introduction and the strategies that will unfold in the coming weeks. Up next, we'll dive deeper into what the Eagles' plans might be regarding A.J. Brown and how that could impact the upcoming season. Stay tuned as this saga continues to develop. As we dive deeper into the Eagles' offseason, the buzz surrounding the team's 2026 rookie class is palpable. Just this past Friday, in South Philadelphia, the Eagles gathered 48 players on the field for their first practice, a session that was more than just a casual introduction. This was an opportunity for the franchise to begin shaping the future, and it's a moment that every fan should be paying close attention to. Where are you tuning in from, Eagles Nation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This practice included 30 players on a tryout basis, and the stakes were high. Among them are 5 veterans looking to make a case for themselves: offensive lineman Michael Jordan, running backs Khalil Herbert and Elijah Mitchell, edge rusher Isaiah Thomas, and wide receiver Jaquan Jackson. Each of these players brings a unique skill set that could impact the Eagles roster as we head into the future. Adding to the intrigue, 2 players from last season's practice squad were also present: offensive lineman Holland Pierce and defensive tackle Gabe Hall. This mix of new talent and familiar faces set the stage for competition, which is essential for a team looking to bounce back and make a mark in the upcoming season. The on-field debut of the Eagles' premium draft picks was another highlight of the practice. Wide receiver Makai Lemon donned number 9, tight end Eli Stowers wore number 87, and offensive tackle Markel Bell took the field in number 72. These young men represent the future of the franchise, and their development will be crucial as we look to build a formidable team. Cole Payton, the lone quarterback present, wore number 10 and was under the watchful eyes of the coaching staff. It's clear that the Eagles are investing heavily in developing their young signal caller, and with offensive coordinator Sean Mannion closely monitoring his progress, there's a sense of urgency to refine Payton's skills. This is not just about learning plays. It's about building a connection with the team and preparing to lead on the field. Among the tryout players were hopefuls from the International Pathway Program, UAR Bernard and Josh Weru, both participating in their first organized football practice. The diversity in backgrounds and playing styles adds a layer of excitement to this training camp. The Eagles are clearly committed to finding diamonds in the rough, and these young men could very well be the hidden gems the team needs. The undrafted free agent class makes for an equally intriguing story, with Alabama linebacker Deontay Lawson leading the pack, along with Ole Miss tight end Daquan Wright and Florida long snapper Rocco Underwood. The Eagles have brought in players who could defy the odds and earn their spots on the roster. Underwood, in particular, is the only long snapper currently on the off-season roster, which bodes well for his chances. Interestingly enough, Luke Akers, the son of franchise legend David Akers, was trying out as a punter. He's taking a different path from his father, who is a kicking icon for the Eagles. It's always a story to watch when legacies are in the mix, and Akers' performance will be scrutinized closely. Meanwhile, kicker Reese Verhoff from North Carolina also had a shot. The competition at these positions is heating up, and fans should keep their eyes on these battles as the offseason unfolds. As we continue to assess the coaching staff's impact, it's important to note that several new faces were on the sidelines during this practice. Offensive coordinator Sean Mannion was not just a spectator. He was actively engaged with Payton, catching passes, and providing immediate feedback. This hands-on approach is exactly what the Eagles need to ensure their rookies are prepared for the challenges ahead. Quarterbacks coach Parks Frazier focused on honing Payton's footwork, a detail that can make a significant difference in a quarterback's performance. The emphasis on fundamentals is critical, and it's reassuring to see that the coaching staff is committed to instilling these values early on. Offensive line coach Chris Cooper took charge of a group of 6 linemen, which included Bell and 6th-round pick Micah Morris. They incorporated medicine balls and stick drills into their routines, showcasing a commitment to developing strength and technique. This attention to detail is a hallmark of successful teams, and it's clear that the Eagles are serious about establishing a strong foundation for their offensive line. Despite the influx of new talent and coaching strategies, the essence of Eagles football remains. Familiar drills, such as strip circuits and ball security practices, were prominent during the session, emphasizing the team's identity and commitment to excellence. Coach Nick Sirianni's influence is evident, and fans can take solace in the fact that while new players come and go, the core principles of Eagles football remain steadfast. As this practice wraps up, there's a palpable sense of hope and excitement surrounding the Eagles' future. The combination of veteran presence, rookie talent, and an innovative coaching staff creates an environment ripe for growth. This is where the foundation is laid for a team that will strive for success in the coming seasons. Eagles fans, as we continue to navigate this offseason, be sure to stay engaged and keep the discussion alive. Comment below on your thoughts about the rookie class and what you hope to see in the upcoming season. And don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth analysis and updates about our beloved Philadelphia Eagles. The journey is just beginning, and we'll be right here every step of the way.